Hey everyone, welcome back. It's been a little while. We're back in Florida right now. We're back in Central Florida at sort of our home base, and we've been here for the past few weeks. We had to leave Texas and come back to Florida for jury duty for Michael. He got selected last year and totally missed it. So when he called to explain it, they're like, okay, that's fine. You know, you'll be called in June. You have to make it or you're going to go to jail. So that was fun and exciting. So we left Arlington, which is where we were before, and we went all down through the state. We went to Waco and San Antonio and South Padre Island. We got stopped by Border Patrol. We took a ferry. We got weighed. We did a lot of really cool stuff on the trip back. But we got here just in time. He got his jury summons, and he did get selected for like the bonanza of all, you know, jury duty things, and he had a murder trial and sat on that, and it was a whole thing. So anyway, so we've dealt with all of that, and we are now out of our damn minds, and we are basically tearing the bus apart, more or less. We've just really lost our minds. So I'm going to show y'all exactly what we're doing, and you know, how all that's going. So this basically all started, we had a list of things that we wanted to do while we were driving. We realized we're not really set up for being mobile, for being on the road. We're great for being stationary, but we're not fabulous for actually living on the road, which is what we want to do. So we had like a whole set of things that we need to get done, and yeah, so we've embarked on that journey. And then my grandmother was super friendly and awesome and offered to buy us some air conditioners because we don't have any in the bus. And let me tell you, being without AC in Central Florida is way different from being without AC in North Texas. North Texas is so much more breezy, there aren't mosquitoes, and this year in Central Florida, it's rained like all day, every day, and the mosquitoes have been god-awful. I mean, just swarms. I am torn up anytime I am even remotely outside. So we can't open the windows in the bus, and it's just hot and stifling and muggy and hot and gross. So we're putting ACs in, and then with that came a whole host of other things, and somehow the bus is torn apart and basically unlivable. So anyway, I'm going to turn you around so you can see the madness that is our current state of the bus. Alright, so if you come in, this is our insanity. I mean, this is just, oh, it's so bad. So super bad. You'll also notice we don't even have a seat anymore. It is because we couldn't get stuff into the bus without the seats being out, so that's been fun and exciting. So our whole front seats, the whole bench, the wall, everything had to come out so that we could move a bunch of stuff in, because the entrance that we had created coming up the stairs and into the bus was like 19 inches wide, which you actually cannot fit an extra large pizza in through there. We had to like tip our pizzas and they'd fall and the toppings would go everywhere, and it was a gross mess. So we're redoing some stuff with the front seats since we had to get them out anyway, so we might as well, you know, go ahead and work on that. So anyway, let's move on into the bus. Right down here, this is underneath our sink. We are installing one of our ACs, and we are actually going to do a video coming up on how we've done this installation. We've got a new cabinet that got its first coat of paint. We got a Lazy Susan cabinet right here, so our fridge is going to sit right up on top of that now. So this whole thing needs to be installed, but basically that's going to be really nice. And then in here, this used to be an office. You actually can see the wall bit right there, and we tore this wall and that wall out, and this whole back wall, all of that is gone. That used to be my little office. It's now basically extended storage and stuff for our bathroom, which is still under construction. This thing is just taking forever. Funny side note about the bathroom. After we put up the plywood walls, a whole bunch of people commented that we should have used green board or cement board or something like that. Which we totally should have, but it's too late now. So hopefully this works out fine. I was talking to my dad. He thinks that as long as, you know, we wipe our walls down and stuff and we don't let water sit and kind of get underneath all of the grout and the mortar and everything, we should be able to stave off any mildewing or rotting effect that would happen on the plywood for at least a while. So we're just going to go for broke, and hopefully it works out, and we'll see how it goes. But for future reference, if we decide to redo the bathroom, then we'll be looking into green board or cement board. So that's totally cool. Didn't know that was a thing that existed. So then, if we turn around again, this is our bedroom. So we've added in another bookcase right here. We're working on some stuff with the bed, and our little closet situation is getting redone. All of our paint and stuff is getting done as well. But this is our other AC unit. These actually are our wheel wells right here. So we've popped one on here. This has a little front face that will cover it. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's going to be fine. It is really quite a gigantic mess though here. We it's just one thing after another when we start tearing stuff out, and we can't leave well enough alone and just, you know, be satisfied with what we've got going on in the bus. We really feel the need to like rip everything out. So anyway, we've got a lot of projects going on. We need to finish the bathroom, finish installing the ACs. We've got to paint everything. Some stuff needs to be stained. We've got to patch the floors up. We have to basically build a new counter to go underneath the fridge on top of the Lazy Susan. We have to build a new wall. We have to reinstall the seats and figure out how we want to make that work, because it was we like the bench seats, but there were some issues with it. So we're working on all of that, and yeah, that's what's going on right now. And then, you know, trying to do work in Central Florida in the summer was not a smart idea on our part. It's really rainy. We brought the rain with us. It was like Florida was in the middle of a drought, and it just has rained all day, every day since we got back. So it's been a little problematic trying to figure out how we're going to get stuff done with all of that going on, but you know, it's all good. So anyway, that is pretty much the current state of the bus. The other thing that we're doing is we're going through all of our possessions. We stored a bunch of stuff at my mom's house. She was super friendly and very patient with me to let us store a bunch of stuff. So we had like a whole room taken up of just stuff that we couldn't get rid of yet, or, you know, whatever. So we're sorting through all of that. We're going to do a massive yard sale, and yeah, we've taken over the garage. We've got like 2 bedrooms, the yard. It's just, it's really a lot. So anyway, that is, you know, that really is pretty much that. So anyway, keep you posted. Expect to see something for the ACs and maybe our Texas trip, and yeah, that's pretty much that. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more stuff from us, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.